Coming to you live from Southern California, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Patrick Sandoval. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
So now 1-2. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. Simeon down on strikes.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So now it's Corey Seager. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. The wind and the pitch.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here's a 2-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up. You're dialed into the show. back in Anaheim. And today's starter, John Gray. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. And here's the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk.
The left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
And out number 1 on the grab. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Brandon Drury to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one blasted deep to right. Garcia going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning from the Big A with no score. New inning getting started. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one back. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Next offering is outside. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
And a 3-1 on the way. And a big swing and a miss. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count, 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now the DH, Jonah Heim. Now fly ball to right center. Phillips moving back for this one. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Short hop liner, handled it short to first, and that is that. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
The catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's a 2-1. And that's just foul.
Tried to shoot it the other way and almost kept it fair. Not quite, though.
Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out to short. Seager sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Ripped on a line. Taveras makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next offering is down low. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. And that eats him up.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Man at first. Now the third baseman, number 38. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. "3-1 now. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's David Fletcher. On the ground right side. On to Seager, and that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leody Taveras. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 32, Evan.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Evan Carter. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
One down, base is empty. And it's filled up.
Full count.
Smoked on the ground to second. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for Texas, Marcus Semien. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 2. This to third. Whips it across. That ends the frame. And the Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Brett Phillips. Righty to the plate. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 9. He's 0 for 1. Gray a move to first. And he dives back in safely. Here comes a pitch. Phillips runs. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Brandon Drury, the next to hit. Flied out his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe grounded out to short in his first trip. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. His 13th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now here is Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with 2 away. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Single to right in his first trip. 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He powers that one out to left. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Stepping in, number 38. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. The wind to kick the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. On to inning number 4. Angels 5 and the Rangers 1. Back here at the ballpark, and here's Corey Seager to hit. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next one in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. The 3-1. Line to left. He's got it, and there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. The solo homer his first time. And he deals. And a count 1-2. And he chases that one. And that will end the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, David Fletcher.
The second baseman, David
1-1 now. Line drive, base hit.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one out now.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Fletcher at first, one gone. Rudder takes off. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Righty delivers. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Now all even up. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes the 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Count.
Logan O'Hoppe would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And a swing and a miss. That's his second strikeout. Angels strand a couple. They're up 5-1. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
Yeah, the want to play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. The 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras. First time up, he grounded to third. The 1-1. And that's outside.
Oh, that's outside.
Hammer, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now at the plate, Evan Carter. And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they close the gap. It's 5-4.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here is Marcus Semien. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, Adam in center field. 3-run shot for Texas this inning. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. New pitcher now, Andrew Heaney.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And a 1-1. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. They're going crazy in the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And next for L.A., Mike Moustakas. They say you win.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settled.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And that's a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's Joe Adell. The pitch.
That's the ball.
And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground to third. Gloves it on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left. Fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it. Then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Number 38, the next to hit for the Angels. Curveball over for a called strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first, 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David.
So in now for the Angels,
Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out to short. Over to low. And that is the third out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Jose Suarez comes on now. He's been so good against lefties.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Number 54, Jose Suarez.
And now the lefty. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Jaime Barria getting loose out there. Herget getting loose as well. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. His 34th of the season. It's 6-5.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Young, a guy who's really opened up some eyes at his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September too. The 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Fletcher. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The right fielder,
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. In the dirt, gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning, but not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 6-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now it's going to be Brett Phillips. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ezekiel Duran coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
now playing second base.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Randall Grichuk now.
Duran.
Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Phillips headed for the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Number 9, the next to hit for the Angels. One out and a runner at second. That misses the zone. 2-1. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 23, Brandon Drury.
And next for the Angels, Brandon Drury. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Over to Lowe. That ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Jonah Heim. Hard ground ball for a base knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. 2-1 now. And that's outside. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one lifted in the air center field. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Aroldis Chapman on the pitch out of the pen here.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on the pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Chapman now 1-run game. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The next offering misses. And the count's full. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So now the DH spot, Mike Moustakas. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one out to right. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now a long throw to first. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell. The pitch. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
On the ground to the left. Seager throws to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Angels leave 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Wantz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Carlos Estevez, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. So now 3-2. Liner caught at second.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Up next for the Rangers, Ezekiel Duran, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
In the dirt. And he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error.
The batter, number 5,
One out, runner at second. Next up for Texas, Corey Seager, known for his late inning heroics. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. And now Nathaniel Lowe. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So the tying run at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Oh, great stop. The throw. Oh, the throw is wild. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error. The tag at third, and he's out. But they do get a run.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman.
And here is Josh Young. Man at second. Going to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering misses. And it's 2 and 2. And that one a little bit high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, David Fletcher.
Third baseman, Fletcher.
And here it comes. Hard hit down the line and left. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now the center fielder, Brett Phillips. And that bunted towards third. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Randall Grichuk. The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. No outs, runners at first and second. And another ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 on, 1 out. And next for LA, number 9. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
To short, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jaime Barria. He last pitched 2 days ago. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. This guy with light tower power. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Over to first, and he's saved.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Double play ball to second. There's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. And now it's 1 and 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So they make short work of him there. High to the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Martin Perez. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Drury. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up...
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Ball game! He'll circle the bases, and the Angels win it on a walk-off 7-6.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long